let's keep playing.
Will you learn from that blunder? Are you capable?
Definitely not two of those. So it could be a bit dominancy. Don't need two of those either. Okay, that's all around to see. They're replacing cards. They have Force of Nature. Spawn and play a Woodland Spirit, which is the 9-point relic doomed thing. Oh, and look who is here. Should I play it as well? I don't have dominance. Why do I have that? Locker unit. So I could do 9 damage to it slowly over some turns. Well, first of all, I definitely need to play that. Fine. We'll start off in the normal way. What's their advantage? Draw a card of your choice, then move a card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. I'm not quite sure. They are using both high and low points. Do I ignore... So I've got dominance things here. Am I ignoring my thrive? Or do I try and kill that? Does lock disables units' abilities, but it doesn't remove armor. Armor's not an ability. So I can damage it by 5. Yeah, come on, let's just start. Actually, no, we need to play that first. What are we doing? So I will aim to destroy that. I can hit it with the 5 spell. They're going to thrive. It's a short round maybe on the cards anyway. So we'll get this guy out. I don't have dominance, but I can hit him for 1 next turn and the turn after. And then I can hit it for 5. So you need to be on the melee route. But that's what I was going to do to him. So my problem is I get to this point, I'm like, I don't know, I could do that and use his ability. I could even use his ability now. It's fine, I'll get an extra point if I don't.
There's surprisingly clean pictures, as it happens.
At the end of your turn, every turn, trigger this ability if at least one of your rows has a total of 25 or more points. Which, 15, 21, yes, it does now. For this turn, I can kill it. 3 damage plus 5 damage. So now he's just got thrivey things. Your highest opponent... Your opponent summons the highest power unit from their deck. Oh, on its deck. That's interesting. So if I kill it, then I get a bonus? Where's my Geralt? I mean, I could end up drawing him. I could, if I play him, he's only got 5, 1, 4. Do I want to play him? Again, I've lost dominance because of that. Maybe not the best play because, as I say, he's only got 4 armor. Banish a unit or an artifact. Just banish. What? It just seems a bit overpowered. Get rid of it. Like, whatever it is. Even if it has, like, 100 points. Now what? No dominance. I can go with this. It's not going to be in my graveyard, though. It's just enough to keep him to have to play a card, but would have been. Did he have some? He had that. Why didn't I remember that? If I'd remembered that, that would have been an excellent play. He passes. So I can either play a card and take the win. You take the win, don't you? It's only a Thrive bronze card. Sure, I'm a card down, but and Thrive would help, I'm sure. Especially because I got these two things. Not going to be playing dominance. That could work well. Damaging them or boosting could be useful. Will the lock be worth it? Depends what they have, really. Better Thrive card? Yep. Thank you. And start with the Griffin. And then next time we'll be going Thrive with this. The cat. I mean, I don't know if they're looking to do a short round. What have they got? They're looking to do more Thrive. With their whatever that is. That looks like a better version of this. Except this creates 2 cards and then has double Thrive. So maybe it isn't. This card would not trigger any of your Thrive units, damage self by 3 and infuse self with Thrive, but it did. And that has double Thrive as well. I could remove its Thrive with the lock, but well, maybe I could have killed it earlier as well. Should I have killed it? If I want this round to keep going, I need to play this now. Otherwise I just pass and make him play a card and then we'll move on. Or I could damage him. Maybe that's the best thing to do. But I have no way to actually kill him. Come on, let's damage him. Oh dear. He found the Yig. The ability's gone now. I should just pass. Like, I don't know. It'd be better if I was ahead. I should have passed maybe last time, but then he would have played that card and won it still, but we'd then be equal on cards. Yeah, I regret not passing last time. And these cards aren't going to help me get the 11 points difference, and I'd rather have them for next turn, so... Now the problem is, he's still got the card advantage because I couldn't make it work this time. Okay. What other cards have I still got? It's maybe a better one than you. I mean, they both thrive, which is useful to have. Is locking them going to be helpful? Oh, I'm going to regret it. Yeah, I regret it already. I mean, I do have a good 9-point bronze, so... Still. They're going to bring out something which I'm going to say I wish I locked. Spawn a 1-power base copy of a non-neutral unit with a provision cost of 10 or less from your hat on this row. So he has that card in his hand as well. Well, I might as well just admit that I've lost this already. He's going to have 2 of those. I can kill it. I can't, at the start of the game, gain immunity, but it doesn't have immunity. But still, I know now that he's got the cat. What does immunity do? Card cannot be manually targeted, but I could target it. I mean, there's very little hope for me, I think. Given the closeness on scores and the fact that he has that thing. Actually. So, like, it has immunity, right? So what I would like to do... We currently share... dominance. Like, I'm not going to be able to damage it by 4, am I? I mean, I can if I... Because I can't... Cannot be manually targeted. So I won't be able to target him. Spirit. Use special row? No. Anywhere is fine. So yeah, can't do that. Fine. And yes, do not forget to do that. I mean, I should have maybe played the Thrive card first to get the extra boost. But I was testing out because otherwise he gets a boost. A unit from your deck. Does he choose any card? Whenever Thrive is triggered, spawn a drone. And the adrenaline as well. The adrenaline as well. Whenever these units Thrive is triggered, spawn a lava on the row. So, admit defeat, shall I? Just thinking, like, she halve own power and destroy an enemy unit with power up to power removed from self. It's not enough. I was thinking I'd maybe be able to get to that, but
Closer.
And of course, that is triggering the thrive here, so it just gave more units. Should just forfeit, shouldn't I? Well, this is fun. I think so. In the first few levels, I'm just gonna pass. It's fine. Maybe I should have forfeited instead. It's etiquette to not play all your cards, but fine. I mean, it's etiquette I'm making up. What is it? The first few ranks. That's fine. When I was like rank 30, 29, I was playing up against complete noobs who didn't know what they were doing, and I've now hit rank 25, and it's people who, well, ranks like 27 as well, 26, people maybe knew what they were doing, but they had newbie decks like me, and now I'm hitting people who have more than newbie decks. Maybe I should open up my kegs and maybe buy some more kegs and see if I can get some of the better cards. I don't know. If you're in chat and you don't want to watch me open kegs, let me know.
See what wow inside. One bang splash barrel now is
I don't have lock kegs, but right. Forktail, we already have one of damage all other units by 1. This warrior who has deploy if this card would not trigger thrive. Right, so we saw this guy a second ago. The wyvern, again, lots more thrive things. If you deploy in the range row, damage an enemy unit by 2. And whoever that guy is. It's a bleeding thing. I'm not really into bleeding at the moment.
Razzies.
And I have 2 of these things, so I might as well go for this. Deploy, boost itself by the total duration of row effects. Yes. Okay. We saw him before. We'll open the next keg. So another Forktail, so he will go into the scraps. Chimera, consume an allied unit. Adrenaline 5 also boost all copies of the consume unit on that row, on that unit's row by 1. So if you have 2 there, or multiple there, it will boost them. Interesting. And warrior, we've already got 2 of. A noon wraith, which we have 1 of. Spawn 2 rats on a random enemy row. And our pick. The Merlorn. Trigger a bronze allied unit's Death Wish ability. Well, I haven't really got a lot of Death Wish stuff going on. Ogroid Cyclops. Destroy an adjacent allied unit, then damage an enemy unit by the destroyed unit's power. Okay. But I feel like that's not a good ability. Because it's equal. Like, you lose a 6 power card and you do 6 damage, you've both lost 6. It's only if you have, like, Death Wish, I guess, on that, then that would be good. And if the damage from that would, you know, if it was a really annoying unit. Anyway, consume an allied unit on this row. Let's just go with that. Consuming stuff could be useful with my current leader ability. It's fine. We'll open these 2 more kegs and then we'll go back, play another game. Eggs, which has a Death Wish. Spawn 3 drones on this row. The Farseer, whose square tail deploy will boost an unboosted unit in your hand by the number of boosted units in your hand. Fair enough. There's a lot of hand boosting stuff I hear in the square tail. Prophet, poison a unit. If I knew what Prophet was, I mean, yeah, you get the card. You get the coins, and then it's like, what do you do with the coins? Anyway, Alchemist, who's Nilfgaard, is that? Swap the power of 2 allied units. Interesting. Very interesting in certain situations, I'm sure. I can't think of any just now. But... Right. So, options then. Human soldier who damages an enemy unit with an order. The elf bandit, I think I've seen in the tutorial phase. So we know what they can do. Or you boost an allied unit by 4 and give it a shield. While in your graveyard, when you play a unit, give it a shield. While in your graveyard. So if you've played it and it's gone to the graveyard, you play a unit, it gives it a shield, and then it will... Oh, so you get another shield. I don't know. Go with that one. And one last keg before we go back and play another game. What's the monster? Oh, another one of those. Great. The Hawker Healer, which I think, yeah, we have seen boost an allied unit by 2, heal an allied unit by 4, depending on where you deploy it. The Doppler Relic. Choose a unit in your hand, then boost off by the number of units in your hand with the same primary category. Or if you put it on the range row, you boost yourself by 1 for each unique primary category among units in your hand. Mage Torturer. Veil Assimilate. What's Assimilate? Boost self by 1 or the specified amount whenever you play a card, but that's not from your starting deck. Okay, so it's the sort of stealing cards thing. Cool. And the Epic Pick. Tempted to go for another one of those if I ever go for that. Or Cynthia. Spawn the Guardian on top of your opponent's deck. Who is the Guardian? Just rubbish. But it forces them to play that, I guess. Or the Armory, which I could put into my current deck. It's a tokeny thing. Spell. What's it called? Sure. In fact, it's got resilience, so it sticks around on the battlefield. When you deploy it, boosts an allied unit by 6. And it has an order to give an allied unit 3 armor, which is interesting. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to play one of these next, and I think this is a good card. Right. So for now, I'll go back and play more. If you want to see me open more kegs, just let me know. I have enough ore for a few more. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.